And just like that, it ended. That guy was pretty good. This guy was pretty good too. G-type. Totes my coats. This guy said he played Aura. Kind of neat. Aura's not a common character. V-Shift looks like a super welcome direction to take the game in. The only concern I have is how do you bait it? It looks like there's no actual punish besides, like, making it whiff. It definitely looks better in Red Focus. Red Focus was really cool because of the combo application, though, so... There are a lot of characters who are going to shoot up the tier list just purely because they've been strapped for a good reversal. Such as, Vega. Vega's going to love this fucking new patch. Cool. Oh yeah, both Vegas. Ah. Well, it worked. Look at all my janky ass setups. I can't quite get anything going. I'm hanging on barely. With punish. She'll only be able to spam it if it works. That's really the key. Is it's actually going to make you second guess your offense. And Street Fighter V is very much a game where you just like you just meaty without thinking. You know what I mean? Now it'll be 4 options instead of 3. It's either going to be fucking throw or fucking shimmy or true meaty, or now it's going to be wait. Well, I guess that might still be shimmy, but like, you know. The reversals would still be good because there are still scenarios where you're like, you know, it works while you're blocking. V reversals can be used on reaction. Like, there are certain attacks where you block them, like fucking Birdie, I don't know, fucking Zonk Activate or something like that, where it's like V reversal. It's already happened, and you can just V reversal. You know what I mean? You'll still definitely see V reversals at certain times, especially for like rolling V reversals. Like they show in the trailer Dan doing a rolling V reversal against Dan V Trigger 1. This is a setup I almost never use. Felt good to hit. I do a Crota setup here because she's really close to the corner. And I don't even do it. Strong would have killed her. Yeah, V-shift has to be done in neutral, I think. So you need a window that you can hit a button. When you get command grabbed, bottom text. Lucky, lucky. How do you guys feel about the character of Oro? Do you like him? He used up all my meter with these parries. That time I did my strong too early. You change the timing based on whether the opponent parries. That drop. That was a bad drop. Nice. I didn't get to perform robbery this time. It's SF4 backdashes with an expense, and it's an expense that's conditional on it working, on it not working. It's just the normals. Aura's normals are like Vega. That's it. There's nothing more than that. They've got no like anything else in common. Aura's got long pokes. That roundhouse, that fucking low strong, that far strong, that far forward. Ah. So this guy would have already eliminated me in tournament. Starting to get a little nervous. The way he parried out of those supers, I was like, eh, fuck it. SA2 and SA3 are equally viable versus Makoto. So I'm like, let's just cash out. I'm normally really good versus Makoto. Ah. But right now I'm down 2. Sometimes I'm down 2 and I'm like, can I really turn this into a 5-2? Like, were those just flukes? Look at that jump. Look at those. That was his coin. Was that an anger coin? Was that a respect coin? I jumped. I jumped his command grab. I got a second hit there somehow. It is nice to have a safe launcher. I thought that was going to beat a command grab, but actually he like faked it, but I still hit him. That might have been a rage coin. Sorry for jumping. I have a couple sexy moments in this set. Makoto goes too hard. If he Karakusa'd there, I would have been dead. Karakusa. I invented respect coins. Got him. One down. The match with this guy was lagging just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little. And both of these characters are exceptionally cheap in lag. Makoto because she teleports next to you and command grabs you. And Aura because if you drop anything, he kills you. Optimal. That's a mountain climbing sleeping bag. A mountaineering sleeping bag. They're designed so that you can sleep on a sheer cliff face. Or he lives on a mountain, that's why he fucking sleeps on that thing. I don't know why he fucking brings it with him anywhere, everywhere. And I don't know what it's hanging off of. But that's the lore. Ugh, I got a car fucking fireball trying to do a car throw. It might actually be his clothes, yes. Game is not super clear. That was a combo, I think. It's the same color as his clothes. Lost a few hits there. What's this more talk? They're equally hobo. Ow. That hurts a lot. The dizzy in particular. What was that? Is that a super? It might have been a super. No, because he would have only used one punch for a super, huh? Maybe he wanted that. Or his crib is literally a fucking hole in the wall. Look at me shamelessly just tapping fucking forward and strong. No respect. Not a good play versus Aura. I dropped it though. You have to do that early in that setup. Because your juggle potential starts on an opposite number. When you do jump in stomp starter. You can't do another rep. Do you think Akuma just like picks vegetables all normal? Or do you think he like fucking Satsui's the vegetable out of the tree somehow? Do you think he Raging Demons the tree and all the fucking fruit fall down? Plant 1,000 seeds. Yes, I saw the new mechanic. You missed all the discussion, sorry. There's no discussion to have, or there's not much. It's going to be beneficial for characters who have shit reversals. It's really as simple as that. I guess it'll also be beneficial for characters who have shit ways of using meter, such as good old Kareen. V meter. Kareen is excellent at using regular meter. Yeah, you can do. It looks like it just recovers, and you can do stuff in the recovery. I don't know. Maybe they're super canceling it, because a lot of the times they showed like fucking fade away into super. But I think they at some point should fade away into like a regular normal. But the thing you can do automatically is invincible. I know that. And you can only do it if the slowdown activates. And the slowdown only activates if you armor something. But it's not real armor, it's something else. It's probably like a parry in this game where um, you know, you can always get some punish, but your punish might be huge depending on the thing that you parried. Probably the same business. Ugh. That was really ugly by me. It was even uglier. Do not hit towards strong. There's only one matchup where towards strong is a good button, and that's Hugo. Ah, drops, drops, drops. I did that so late, and that throw was a punish. My stuns were deactivated. Look at this trade! Wacky ass trade. I was in block stun for like an hour. I think I lose this round. Couldn't find a hit. You hate to see it. Help! I'm getting Makoto'd. Call the police. Those were my coins. They were coins of respect for this guy's excellent Makoto play. I do. I get Makoto sometimes. If Makoto wants, she can just kill you. That's SA1 Makoto as well, which this guy is. There's Fireball play. Play go. Honestly, play Ryu. Play a good Ryu, and you'll see that Fireballs are viable. I'm not even joking. You guys ever fight like a fucking Master Ryu? Or at least a Diamond Ryu? They check Fireballs like crazy. Ryu's Fireballs are good. I have no joke here. There's only like one hard counter to Fireballs in the entire game that's not a super. Like that actually punishes them. Or like two. One of them is Kemi EX Spiral Arrow. One of them is Viper EX Flip Kick. Almost everything that actually punishes Fireballs is a super. The, quote, ways around Fireballs actually just kind of like semi-nullify them. And only situationally. Like even though Nash has V-Skill 1, you can't just V-Skill 1 every Fireball. Oh, I was going to lose this round and then I just completely like snuck it. He did that step kick and I parried it and then I won. Get fucked. Damn, didn't you see Guile? Ryu's weak for reasons that aren't his fireballs. Guile's been fucking winning shit left and right since he debuted. Oh yeah, also Akuma. Akuma throws fireballs. Oof. I can't think of a fireball that exists that people don't use. So I got players throw hella fireballs. Urian players throw hella fireballs. So a character that kicks fireballs. Lucia in Street Fighter 5. There's a couple others, I think. Just want that P. Oh, there it goes. Jerry also kicks fireballs. She was a more obvious answer than Lucia. She kicks a fireball in SF5. I feel like that's actually right, Ducky. That's a good metaphor. I think that's a Season 1 complaint. Crab logs. So I have to wonder if he just stopped in Season 1. Every now and then I feel like someone complains with something that like hasn't been true in a while. And it's just like, you probably just stopped before they fixed it. Oh, Honda's pretty recent. Honda fucking sucks against fireballs. I chuck fireballs like crazy against him. I think Sagata's super underrated. Maybe not super underrated, but I think he's underrated. I think the balance of SF5 is super good. Even characters like fucking Ryu and Ken who like haven't had a whole lot of like success in a while. We can't all win majors. There just aren't enough majors. That was a punish. Is Seth broken? I don't really think so, but maybe. Axe kick rubs me the wrong way. Yeah, like there's been a whole bunch of Sagat just in the last 2 weeks at Next Level Battle Circuit. You should check out. That's a hard question to ask. Answer, Smooth Master. The balance is pretty linear, I think, in Street Fighter 3. Like the gap between the top and mid tiers and the gap between the mid and bottom tiers is kind of similar. And the gap between the highs and the lows is probably also similar. Maybe. Ugh, I didn't want that. That cancel was super ugly. I just air throw him and he fucking kicked me. It's alright. He was looking for low short dash punch super. I died if I blocked that. And that was a true mix up with command grab. That's Makoto.